Okay, so before I start, I want to point out that this video has actual spoilers for the film. If you haven't seen the film, you shouldn't watch this video. So this is for actual spoiler review. So you've been warned, alright? Let's get started. Whenever you see something new from Marvel, whether it's TV shows or the films, you think about Marvel and the MCU differently each day, especially if you're called Marvel fan. So I feel like with this film, I feel like this was more kind of like that, but however, I feel like it expanded itself into this new view and outlook of how you would see the MCU going forward. I feel like there was like a lot of elements and layers that made you feel like the MCU is ready to like take another step forward into the future, and also especially with the fact that the characters here use their powers in so many different ways, and in a visually brilliant way. The fact that the storytelling matches the action and corresponds to each other really well, and really makes you feel like you're watching something brand new, and it also makes you feel like it's trying to not be the same type of Marvel formula. They're taking things a few steps at a time. I really loved that this was, and they really got into it. It was like fast paced, it was brilliantly executed really well. I feel like towards the climax, it was like towards the end of the battle scenes, it was starting to feel like a little bit normal, but however there were moments where you feel like it's like a lot happening, but to the point where you was so excited to see it, and it was easy to understand, and because it's easy to understand, this means at the end I feel like it's the end that helps the audience out on the shooting makes you care for the story, and I feel like this film did so justice. We start with Shang-Chi's mom talking to him when he was a baby, and she was telling the story of how he met his dad, and how he was the way he was acting, and why he was there, why he was like what type of stuff he was into back then, and the way they met and bonded together was something really special to her, and it would really represent that how much the family will be caring for each other moving forward, and something that I really appreciate seeing that the characters truly care about each other and really want to be there for each other. You will see like so much flashbacks and with the kids like aging up and down. Like you pretty much is that basically like different points in their life. And she has a sister, so that's been that it's really interesting seeing all this stuff happen with the lives that they had when they were living in Tala, putting itself together for the story, and really helps you understand why the father is the way he is with the children. When San Francisco, Shang-Chi just knows how to fight out of the blue, and at first it felt a little odd that he's just able to do that, but then the film makes it feel like it was like necessary for it to be that way, and I went along with it, and I feel like it was the right call for them to do, and it was like surprising to Katie, and so that was actually really cool to see the way the film is of that. I really love the bond with the friendship with Shang-Chi and Katie. It really made sense for those two to really be friends, and the film really showed that they're just like able to get on and understand each other, and also the fact that Katie is kind of like us, that she is trying to understand what type of person Shang-Chi is right now, and what type of person he's becoming, and we just like we just get to explore that, kind of like I said, with the fact that the action scenes and storytelling really correspond with each other, especially for example when the bus scene, when the bus was like moving really fast and all these things, and it was when I was really starting to not only love the bus scene but also starting to enjoy the film and not get the sense of this film is really take up a notch, and I really love that the fact that they actually this film was impressive in that way. They actually managed to do so much, and of the skills they have, the character skills they have with each other, the way they fight with each other, and the fact that it was kind of able to build a really brilliant story with it and all that. I truly appreciate it that way. The bus scene happened because the father wanted to get their attention, so the fact that post-card apparently didn't work, so the fact that he had to bring the character Razor Fist in to pretty much make it to get Shang-Chi's attention, really made it interesting. They drove on what the father said that. But the Wenwu, the father, he's actually one of my favorite characters in the film. The way he fights and the way he is, I feel like it made me really truly enjoy the film, and I never thought I would see that within a horror film where the antagonist is really enjoyable and really important, and they show that within this film. I really love they his story really sets the father to the Shang-Chi. It really makes you feel like there's a connection there, and it makes you truly feel what the two characters are going through throughout the film all the way. So that's really truly enjoy this, the fact that you get to see you will remember when we were in the end of the film when he walked out with the theater, and also the fact that you get to understand it, what they were for each other, the fact how Shang-Chi was towards when we was towards Shang-Chi, the fact that they understood each other really well back then when Shang-Chi was young, and also the fact there was also as much history about the wings, and also the fact that not too much history we didn't know about, but we get to know that enough, you know what I'm saying. That's the fact that we get to see it, we get to explore we get to see understand what type of power the wings are capable of, and so towards Wenwu, so that's something I truly enjoyed. I love seeing Wong back in the Marvel film, and he's fighting the Abomination in this cage, and then afterwards they were talking to each other, so it's they have maybe it's a friendship or agreement or something, and then they just head off, and then we get to see one back later on in the film, so we get to see I'll get to one a little bit later in the video. Shang-Chi's sister, Salin, is that she owns the place, and the fact that she trained herself to become better than Shang-Chi. I don't feel like she did that to be competitive towards him. I just feel like she was doing that because she was left out and she was of the group because she was a girl, and her father didn't want to train her that much, but I really feel like he should have. I feel like when we should have taught her how to fight as well, because apparently she's doing brilliant by herself. So just imagine what a person she would become if she was joined in. She was training alongside her brothers. Overall, nonetheless, I feel like I truly enjoyed her character in this film, even though we don't learn too much about her, but I wish to learn enough for in the sense of that she's important to Shang-Chi and Wenwu towards later on. Mostly Shang-Chi because he's by her side now. However, towards when they first meet up in the ring, it feels like she's really harsh towards him. So, like I said, I don't think she was competitive. I just maybe we did just have a sense that she was jealous of Shang-Chi being around her dad, and being also the fact that she was upset with the fact that Shang-Chi left her for like 6 to 10 years, so that's something that to keep that in mind. I feel like moving forward, I feel like the fact that Marvel is able to do so much, they're able to move forward and use this film as an example and of what to do and how to what to do with storytelling and how to read its characters and really have them understand and care for each other, and also use and how to use like what they're capable of skill wise, and how to element them into a film to make things visually pleasing to see moving forward. We get to understand the fact that when Wu truly cares about his wife and the fact that he wants to bring her back and all these things, and the fact that he's listening, him having the wings makes him basically hear her, and he wants to he senses that she's trapped and all these things, and he wants to rescue her, and he wants to feel that he sees himself as like a hero and also someone who can get the job done, and also the fact that he's able to truly things he wants his family back basically. So to see that he truly cares about what he's doing, and he feels that he's doing the right things for the right reasons, and however it's the way it's not like messy of his head. So that's something that Shang-Chi's getting the sense of, is the fact that he doesn't believe that she's alive. The tension's interesting, just he gets more angry every time the kids don't believe him. The name of the pendants was that Shang-Chi and Lin had, what Wu does with the pendants is something really visually remarkable and stunning, and he gets to explain to his children what to do to conquer that also land to rescue his mom. So you get to see that. I feel like it's something that there's so much that the MCU has like hidden places in the world, just like Wakanda. So also the fact that there's like a story within all this, and there's like the things that move on forward when all this, the fact that all this is happening, and when Wu's truly like caring for all this stuff, is something that get to see how he truly feels in this film. We get to learn what happens to his Shang-Chi's mom, Lee, and the fact that there was like this boss dude who wanted to basically do things of like the home, and then she was like defending them, and then she died, and then when Wu was like used the wings and to find out the boss's crew, and then he gave Shang-Chi a weapon to when they find a boss for him to kill the dude. So the fact that they didn't show us that, I feel like that was a really good call, because it was like really brutal towards how Shang-Chi felt, and when he was talking to Katie about that, the fact that he basically learned that he actually did finish the job, and he felt so guilty of doing so because he felt like it wasn't right, and something that it was necessary for him to do. And he wanted to move past that. I felt like he wanted to not regret, but move forward from that. We get to see Trevor back from Iron Man 3. I feel like it was necessary for Trevor to be back in the MCU. I feel like him and Katie were like a great comedic relief for the film. Be introduced to Shang-Chi's aunt and to learn more about her and all these things, and about her village. We get to see the another hidden role and introduced to these creatures or things, and so they find out it's really fascinating. Also, I just really love to see Marvel grow that way and show us something new and fresh. I just really love seeing that Amazon was like really cool. I get to learn that the visuals use dragons skills as the weapons, and it's like I find that really fascinating. So that's actually really cool to see how they able to protect themselves in case something happens to them. We get to learn about the Great Protector in this film, and we get to see how things happen, what happens with that, and how they're able to use we get to learn the history of what the Great Protector has done for the people in the village, and also people in the village look up to the Great Protector. If you notice that Zhang wore her mom's dress that her mom wore in the big can of the film, it shows that she's the next generation of her being she's like her mom now. She's like, I feel like she wants to be like her mom and be powerful, and also to see how she gets to train with the rest, and also Katie also gets to train as well. That's actually really lovely to see. What happens to Wenwu in the end of the film was truly upsetting, but it was to me it felt sad. I felt like it was just I don't know, I just felt like it didn't feel sad, but really to see that he sees his son being worthy of the wings, and then we see like all these things happen with he passes the wings towards him because he faced his dad, so that was really just remarkable to see. I just really loved the way those two photography, the choreography was really so much. It was lovely and just really made me truly adore this film, admire it, and care about this film, especially with the fact that the story was so important to these characters and all these things. I was truly satisfied with the way the battle ended, and I was at the best, one of the best things I've seen Marvel do. I was amazing. I loved the couple in the end. They were when Shang-Chi and Katie were talking to them. They didn't believe him, and then one showed up. That was actually really fun to see. This film feels so special and different and refreshing from the rest of the MCU, and so visually stunning. The way they use the martial arts to fight, and that they were able to do so much in such. They had to introduce new things to the MCU, and so in this film is really remarkable, and just really love it. I feel like this film is underappreciated. I feel like there's not a lot of people will just love this film, and I feel like it deserves that so much love, because I feel like there's a lot of effort put into this, and I actually feel like it will be one of the best films Marvel's done in a really long time. It usually feels like when we was the antagonist and not villain, it feels like he was really straight towards Shang-Chi, and also the veteran. He was so yeah, it's the people around him, such as the Death Dealer, being brutal towards Shang-Chi, treating him and all these things, and so it was really interesting seeing that version and all things. There's a GQ video of Tony who plays Wenwu. He pretty much explains the fact that he's wanted to self-reflect with his character, so he won't feel like evil super villain, and I'll leave that video down below if you're interested. But yeah, just he was one of my favorite characters of the film, and I truly love Shang-Chi and Legend of Ten Rings. It was a brilliant film. I just really love it, and I highly recommend you watch it in theaters and all these things. Again, post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this film, and let me know how you feel about this review, and also what's something that you enjoyed about who's your favorite character in the film. Let me know down below. Here's a Black Widow review I've done, and here's another video that YouTube recommends you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. I see you later. Bye.